Hi, it's Stephen here from Sound of an Ocean Wave, and this is the 27th of the January Daily Draws. So as we start a new week, let's see what message we get. And I'll be taking the first card from the Linestrider Tarot, followed by an Oracle card from the Enchanted Map Oracle. So let's choose our first card and get the reason underway. Okay. The Four of Swords. To me, this card always comes out when there's a need to stop overthinking something. Now's not the time to be trying to work something really heavy and serious out. Give your mind a break. Give your mind a rest. There may be a temptation to try and solve something as we start this week. We were thinking, right, a new week. Let's get this thing solved. Let's work out this problem. Let's get some ideas. But maybe yet your mind isn't yet in a position to cope with that. So you may have to hold off. Just pause. Just give your mind more time to settle, or time to settle if you haven't given any time for it to settle at all. We need a clearer mind. We need a rested mind. And if it's a tired, overworked mind, it's going to be hard to work through the ideas and the situation that you're in. So that's why it's saying take a break. Rest your thinking. Rest your mind. Relax your mind. This card may be coming out because perhaps we're too stressed about something, or we're too overwhelmed by thinking about a situation. We just need to stop for a moment. Put it aside. Focus on something less stressful. Not ignore it. I'm not saying ignore it. We're only putting it aside for a time. We're not pretending it doesn't exist. But we're choosing not to focus on it or to work on it for the time being. And what we're focusing on is letting our minds rest, become still, focus on something less burdensome, more of a something more relaxing, more fun, something that will relax our mind and clear our minds, whatever it may be. And maybe this ties in a little with the creativity, the exploring creativity, challenging our creative energy by doing something like writing or drawing. We had with the Empress card yesterday. It could be that maybe that's what we need to be doing at the moment, our creativity. But do creativity with something fun, something we enjoy, something that's not stressful, something that's relaxing, drawing, writing, playing music, reading, watching some, whatever it is, making some piece of craft work or something like that. Anything that we find of creativity, bit of knitting, crocheting, sewing, that kind of thing, and anything that kind of creative energy that we can express and get involved in, that we enjoy, that's fun for us, that helps to relax the mind. So maybe that ties in with yesterday's card of releasing creativity. Because they said that once we get that energy, creative energy flowing, when we come back to the situation that's playing on our minds, maybe we'll have some creative energy coming into that, and we'll come up with some surprising solutions that we wouldn't have thought of if we hadn't have had this chill out moment of relaxing, fun creativity. So in a sense, putting it aside for time and focusing on the fun stuff, the creativity stuff, isn't neglecting the issue. It's actually preparing to come at the issue with a clearer, better mind. It's going to benefit the situation that we've been dealing with and thinking about. So it does have a an effect upon that. So we're not wasting our time by doing this. So maybe as we start this week, maybe don't rush into try and overthink something, really get involved in heavy thinking. We don't need to at this time. Yes, there's a time where maybe we need to address the situation, but now is probably not the time. Let's just enjoy being creative, doing something fun and creative, get that energy flowing, and then it will feed into the thing we've been thinking about, and our minds will be rested, they'll be clearer, and may come at it from a better perspective and a better way of dealing with it. So let's try that. Let's try that for a while. Let our minds have a rest, release the tension in our minds. Maybe it's been giving us a literal headache or something. Let's give our minds a rest. Okay, let's see which Oracle card we get to go with that. Coming apart. Now, isn't that interesting with the heads here? It's almost like the mind. It's almost coming apart. Our minds are almost splitting into two. It's breaking our thinking processes, being split into two, being eroded. This card has so many meanings, but to me, in this situation, it fits because it's like our minds divided. We don't know which way to turn, and we are literally coming apart in our thinking. So we need to rest. We need to get that, need to come back together. Our minds settle back together as one so that we can come at it more effectively. So let's focus on that creative energy, expressing that in whichever way we find is good for us. And then we'll be able to perhaps come back at whatever we've been thinking, renewed, refreshed, and with a clearer mind. Okay, so that is today's message. I'll be back tomorrow with day 28. Until then, thank you for listening. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all again very soon. Okay, bye-bye.